Beyblade X continues to grow at a rapid pace. With new bays releasing every month, we get new gimmicks, parts, and strategies to shake up the Beyblade meta. While getting all of this new stuff is awesome, this shit's expensive, dude. Staying up to date with the latest releases from Japan means importing new bays every month, and if it's a stadium set or a random booster, just kiss your savings goodbye. If you're a hardcore Beyblade collector like me, you already know all about Takara Tomi's toxic relationship with your wallet. But what if you're new, or just wanting the strongest bays for the best price? Well, today I'm gonna show you the best value in Beyblade X. With just a few bays, you can own a significant portion of the meta, compete with the very best, and it'll cost you less than Mario Kart World. That game's actually kind of expensive, so it'll cost you less than Sonic Racing Cross World. 70 bucks? Holy fuck. So hit that like button, let's gas this video up to 1,000 likes, and subscribe to help push me towards 400,000 subscribers. And if you guys still want to get the latest Beyblades, go and check out sponsor of the channel, Mall of Toys. Mall of Toys is one of the best places for building your Beyblade collections. They have a massive library to choose from, and they're also holding pre-orders for the upcoming Pegasus Blast and Cerberus Flame random booster. So definitely go and check them out, link in the description down below, and make sure to use code ilinnuc to get 5% off. The first bay we have is the most expensive and the most common to find on this list, with the Cobalt Dragoon String Launcher set. I've talked about this set before, but I think it's a must-buy for all types of Beyblade X fans. While it's not as great as last year's Soar Phoenix set, Dragoon is the first left spin bay of the entire generation, and besides some remakes, it's the only left spin bay to this day, which I bet will change in a few months. The parts, Cyclone and 260, aren't anything special, with Cyclone being passable and 260 being really burst prone from all the testing I've seen and done myself. The major value, of course, comes from the left spin string launcher and the Dragoon blade. The string launcher you'll need for all left spin bays going forward, so it's a perfect addition to your kit. And the Dragoon blade is a spin equalization monster, specifically against Wizard Rod or Wand Wizard. I was interested to see just how popular Dragoon and the rest of the bays in this video are in the meta. So I went to the winning combos thread on the WBO, and over the last month, there were just over 1,350 winning Beyblade combos. The Dragoon blade was used 172 times, a percentage of 12.7%. We're already starting off strong, and Dragoon may be the worst of the best value on this list, so let's move to our next bay with Soar Phoenix. I literally just told you how great the Soar Phoenix set from last year was, and while it still gets a 10 out of 10 recommendation from me, this booster is cheaper and almost impossible to find. The booster retails for $7.99, and for that you get two of the most used parts in the entire game. The bit, Hexa, is the closest thing we have to wide defense from Metal Fight, and with a thicker stem, it's highly burst resistant. While typically paired with defensive blades like Silverwolf, its usage is truly balanced across every X typing. It was also used 154 times, a pick rate of over 11%. The Soar Phoenix blade is like the Honda of Beyblade X. It's strong, durable, and comes in some pretty wicked color schemes. Phoenix has been buffed a few times in weight since its release over a year and a half ago, and it's still the most picked attack type in the entire game. The three-bladed shape hits surprisingly hard, it's decently balanced, and the buffed 39-gram weight is top tier. I would definitely check what mold Phoenix it is before buying though, because I just got this blue booster from GameStop expecting it to be the newer mold, but it's not. It's actually sub 38 grams, which is super unlucky, so just check before you buy. I was thinking there's no way it's still meta, right? Like, maybe a high B tier at this point, but there has to be better options out there. And while there may be, Phoenix was still used 220 times for a pick rate of 16.3%. Like I said earlier, good luck finding this bay out in the wild. It's currently unavailable on Amazon, and all of the supermarkets, at least in my area, are really behind on Beyblade stock. All of the bays in this video, besides maybe Dragoon, you'd actually have an easier time finding at GameStop, but you didn't hear that from me. Our next bay is easily the best of the bunch. I should be saving the best for last, but the sooner you go out and buy the green Wand Wizard starter, the better. In fact, this whole the best value in Beyblade X video was originally just going to be a wizard unboxing. I cannot overstate how insane this starter pack is. Hasbro taking what was a somewhat rare random booster bay from Takara Tomy and turning it into a full starter pack was genius. Starting with the bit, we have Rush, and this is my favorite attack bit in the game. It has a good balance of speed and control without crashing out like more aggressive bits like Low Flat and Gear Flat. Rush is decently uncommon too. This green one is the only other way Hasbro only collectors can get Rush without buying the big Extreme Battle set. The 160 ratchet is peak for enhancing your bay's attack power by leaning some of the weight towards one contact point. 160 also sees a good amount of use for stamina-oriented bays like Wizard Rod because of the pocket maneuverability. Something about the shape of 160 makes it the best for escaping a pocket, potentially saving the round or even the entire battle. Finally, Wand Wizard could probably go without introduction. Takara Tomy may have made a mistake or a few when creating this Beyblade because they made it way too strong. Combined with a low profile ratchet and the ball bit, Wand Wizard is straight up scary to play against. It may not win you that many points, but there are very few, if any, bays out there that can compete with it in stamina duels. The best counter to it is probably Cobalt Dragoon, which is almost the full reason I put the Dragoon set on this list at all. Okay, here we have two bays from this video. Whoa! Okay, well, there you go, and that is one of the reasons you may just need Dragoon. Look at what it did to the beast that is Wand Wizard. Over the last month, the winning combos thread on the WBO has seen around 1,353 combos built from 4,070 total parts. The three components from just this $10 starter alone make up 18.5% of that. What that means is that $10 basically buys you close to 20% of the entire Beyblade X meta. The last bay we have is the newest, and also the most specialized of the set with Tide Whale. I wanted to include this in my unboxing every Beyblade X video, but the release time was later than everything else for some reason. Whale was a random booster select prize from Tomy, so yet again, Hasbro goes sicko mode with a cheap $8 booster. And just like Phoenix, good luck finding this one. The part selection here isn't as great, besides one that we absolutely need. The Tide Whale blade is heavy, with one of mine being around 38.4 grams, but surprisingly, not that many people are using it anymore. I only saw 20 combos or so using Whale, so I guess its shape just hasn't aged very well, or Whale isn't meta trendy anymore. The 580 ratchet is heavy, but not very popular. It's also now our second 580 of the video, so you got a spare if you need it, I guess. The part we need though, and you all saw it coming, is Elevate. Elevate is one of those weird looking, gimmicky-ish parts that just works for specific uses. Plop Dragoon from earlier on like 560 and Elevate, and you have an amazing counter to Wand Wizard. As we saw earlier, Wizard is popular, so having a counter is crucial. Elevate allowed Dragoon to equalize and get a few extra rotations in at the end of a battle, and while spin stealing may not exist like it does in the TV show, Dragoon looks like it's absorbing spin here. The subtotal for all the bays shown in this video is right around $46 USD. And for that, you get 4 blades that make up 49.3% of the meta, 4 ratchets with 1 making up 22.5%, and 4 bits, 3 of which making up 36.9%. If you spend around $50 to get all of the bays in this video, you will own 36.1% of the meta. Usually, I don't have so many numbers flying at you this quickly, but my point is to show that while Beyblade as a hobby can be expensive, especially as a collector, it's not impossible to compete with the very best. Some bays are extremely costly, like Aero Pegasus, and that bay is really strong, of course, but in a world of Kaibas, be a Yugi. Didn't Yugi's grandpa own a card shop though? It's kind of not fair. Let me know your thoughts on the value bays down below, and if there's anything I missed or skipped that you think should be on the list, let me know in the comments. Definitely keep an eye out for those more sought after boosters like Tide Whale and Soar Phoenix, and like I said earlier, if Amazon is sold out, I would check GameStop before anything else. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have fun and bay away.